Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're set for today's video. So it's a local beer, which is always fun to do on the channel. I love doing local stuff. They're like maybe 40 minutes from my house. So I don't get there super often, but I really like their stuff. You saw me do their Warheads beers. I've done, I've actually done a lot of different styles for them. They make really good IPAs, like just a lot of good styles. And they originally, I think, did like a lot of traditional styles. So they still do traditional styles and they do some of the newer school stuff. And this is kind of like a cool, like more traditional style, but with a twist. So this is barrel-aged Trappist at the Track. Trappist at the Track Belgian-style Tripel, barrel-aged for 1 year before bottle conditioning. It's coming in at 9.1% ABV. So being up in the Saratoga Springs area, there's a racetrack, a horse racetrack, so hence the name. It's a Belgian beer, Belgian-style beer, so Trappist, and then at the Track. Simple, nice artwork there. But yeah, like super cool. I've gotten to know the co-owner Kurt a little bit, and always nice to talk to him when I do stop in at the brewery, and they're crushing it. And I'm gonna take a second just to say this. Treehouse is opening a new location there. I drink Treehouse, I like Treehouse, but if you guys are watching this review, you ever go to the Treehouse location when it opens up in the Saratoga Springs area, make sure you check out Artisanal. They do great stuff, definitely worth a stop. Heck, whether or not you go to Treehouse, it is, I am getting it, but slower than I wanted to. I'm so paranoid. One time I was popping a bottle like this, not on camera, and it ricocheted. And it hit my friend's dog. And you did that on purpose. I'm like, I did not do that on purpose. Like, I could figure out the angle. So I'm like paranoid. I'm like, hit my face or something. But anyway, make sure you guys check them out, regardless of if you're going to Treehouse or not. Proper glassware, so it's going to taste better. And I was actually going to send this a little longer, but I bought 2 bottles, and I gave Keith from 93 Lumber, spelled out, a bottle as well. And he reviewed his, so I'm like, all right, well, I guess I got to review mine because I want to watch his video. One of my favorite things about the beer reviews is drinking the same beer as the beer of the person I'm watching. So it'd be cool to drink this and I watch Keith's review and kind of see if we have similar thoughts. A good amount of carbonation, a little bit of sediment in there. Looks like the right color of what I think this style should look like. About 2 fingers of relatively fluffy, somewhat compact, but relatively fluffy. A little bit off-white head, a little eggshelly, a little bit of gray in there. The beer itself, like this coppery orange kind of color, a little bit of yellow in there, but mostly orange. Beautiful looking beer. You can see aroma. I do get some oak. Is this bourbon specifically? Or does it just say barrel age? I wonder what barrel this is. I definitely get oak. I almost feel like I get a little bit of a bourbon note. Some of the fruity esters, I think, is the best way of saying it. There's a little bit of orange peel in it, but it's a lot of what I would call fruity esters, where it's more of that walking around the grocery store in the produce section, and you're more smelling the fruit skins and stuff versus a juice kind of a smell, or you bit into the fruit and it's kind of opening up, or you're peeling an orange, so you're getting the release of the essential oils and stuff. Are they essential oils or just oils? But anyway, I'm getting too much in my own head about this. It's kind of more the walking around the grocery store and you kind of smell from, and even from a distance a little bit, it's fruity, but it's not very intense. Vanillin coming through, and it's nice because it's not tricking my brain too much into vanilla, but it kind of works in the aroma. It's nice. Yeah, I like that. There's something else there in it's a culinary kind of thing, and maybe a little an herbaceous, almost floral thing. But yeah, it smells really good. It's gonna say glass. Cheers. That's nice. I'm really curious what kind of barrel. 'Cause I swear I get a little bit of bourbon, And I think some of the fruitiness is making me think like rum even. That's interesting. Like that creamy mouthfeel. It has, yeah, some of like the fruity esters. It leans a little bit, it follows the aroma pretty well. It leans a little bit orangey, orange marmalade a little bit. It's got some of the Belgian yeastiness. I'm realizing the culinary thing, it's not like super nutty, but it's like, it is it almond specifically? There is like a little bit of this nut thing. And I think that's what I was smelling too, that I'm also getting a taste. There's a nice sweetness to the beer. It's not overly sweet. I think some of the oak barrel aging helps round out some of the sweetness. Maybe bring balance is a better way of saying it. It's not like when you think of generically Belgian-y beers, it has some of that like Belgian yeast thing. It's not overly done. Like someone who likes that a little bit but not too much, I think this beer would be really good for them. And people who want to like have some of that, whether you like more of it or not, like I like that and I'm getting enough. But like I've had beers that have more, so that's why I'm saying that. Like if you like that but just you don't want too much of it, I think this is a beer for you for sure. And it has a very unripe peach kind of a thing. Yeah. There's other stuff that is familiar that I'm like really blanking on, and it's kind of annoying when you're like filming a one take review and it's like there's other stuff. If I can think of anything while I'm finishing the bottle, I'll put in the description box below so you can see. Look how beautiful that is, like the sticking to the side of glass. Such a beautiful beer. Yeah, this is super tasty. Have you guys had this one before? Have you had a beer that sounds like this? Have you had anything else from Artisanal? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.